All right, guys. So here I am. All right. Let me lower this radio. So, folks, I pulled my bicep tendon, and that's not really cool. Let me roll on some windows so I can breathe. And about beginning of February 5th, I injured my bicep tendon. Actually, after doing an MRI, I was told I tear three of them. Well, it's a partial tear, and it's funny because today I gotta do training, so I haven't really done any training at work. Meaning, the way I gotta train is a little bit different than you would train at a gym. But since I have a partial tear and I'm recovering for it, and the doctors they say it's anywhere from 6 months to a year to fully recuperate, and I'm kind of scared because since I have to do this training, it's it's difficult. I might actually I can't really switch over to a right hand. I'm going to try to switch, see if everybody's gonna notice or anybody's gonna notice. I'm a lefty, so I'm left hand dominant, and I'm gonna try to do everything with my right hand. There's also other tactics that are involved which I won't be able to cheat, which is kind of like not necessarily arm wrestling, but arm control, defense tactics. So I'm gonna have to do that, and probably I'll tell my partner not to twist my arm too much because if he does, I'm gonna get re-injured. Jesus. And I really, I really don't want to get re-injured because it'll set me back again, 2 or 3 months where I was before. And this is the same place I got hurt back in February, and today is May 7th. So it's kind of tough. It's emotional for me. Um, I have other video about this incident that occurred in my life. My entire life has changed. I have difficulties carrying my son. I have difficulties, kind of like interact with my family the way I used to, which in a way is sad, but on the other hand, nobody cares. Especially at my work. There were rumors that, I came to work injured and things like that. Um, so that's that. But I'm definitely thinking of doing bare minimum physical activities, um, if I'm allowed. If I'm not, I'm gonna have to be a little bit in pain. Today, my hand is pretty good, feels good. Yesterday, my bicep was giving me a little problem, um, little soreness. Um, over the weekend, I had to paint the ceiling, so that was kind of something that I haven't done for a couple years. Nor would I attempt to do it ever again if I had to pay my house. I really would have to pay somebody to do it. I won't paint it myself. So there's lots of limitations that I'm, against. And one major uh, event for me that I can do continuously as I was my handwriting with my left hand. So every time I write something, I gotta stop for a little while because it gives me a extreme pain to my forearm. Um, it's tough, it really is, and I have to face this today. And well, it's today and tomorrow, so it's 2 days that I have to deal with it. So I might just have a lecture today and continue physical tactics tomorrow, or have half a day of lecture and half a day of tactics. So we'll see how that's gonna go. It's not, again, it's not easy, man. I'm really afraid, and I gotta work with it. I'm going to kind of try to take it easy. I'm not sure how that's gonna work, but I'll try my best. Right now it is almost quarter to 8 in the morning, and I'm shooting this video because if I come back today and I'm re-injured, it's going to be pretty bad and sad. Um, I'm back to work doing full time, which I mean I am going for therapy, so literally I'm working 3 days rather than five, so I'm losing 4 days out of 2 weeks, which is kind of sad. And we all go through things. People live, with limps, with with no legs and no arms. And I'm not crying about it. I'm just sharing this with you guys when you do physical activity, especially when you like older. I'm not that old, but it's pretty. It's a high number. I'm not 35. I'm not 40. I'm about 40. So my body recovers differently. I was told that there is a therapy where you go to this machine that brings down your body in temperature, brings down your temperature body, and it like the uh, the room, the machine gets like minus 280 degrees Fahrenheit. So it's kind of like freezing stage. Lots of athletic guys do that. Basketball, baseball, football players. They do that therapy. It's about $50 for 3 minutes, and it equals to 45-minute workout. Also, what it does, it's I can't say eliminates, but it helps you recover, helps your muscle tissue and your body tissue to recover, rejuvenate. I might say, in a way. It's not a myth. Lots of people have been doing that, and I found one place not too far from where I was staying over the weekend, and it's actually $40 over there. It's $40 for 3 minutes, and I believe it's worth every penny. I'm waiting for my very good friend to do it just to see how it feels. You go in with socks, I guess, and a rope, and you take it off. The rope, whatever. But that's what it is. I'm gonna see if that's gonna work. I'll do it once, and then if it does help, if the bicep tendon or the bicep tear um, kind of decreases, the pain decreases, it will be a great thing to not necessarily continue, but to at least do it, once a month, and see where that takes me. So I'm pretty much willing to do anything to recover. I've been really good at a gym. I've done my shoulder press. My bicep hurts a little bit when I do the overhead shoulder press. Um, so my triceps, they well, the left one, it seems like it doesn't exist. So in other words, my left hand, I can't get a pump. My right hand, I get pumped. My left hand is gone. Um, when I work out, it feels like it's if it's not there. I do crawls with my left hand, stage hand, and I do about let me see, the first set 10 pounds. I do about 25 times, and then just uh, drastically decreases as I move forward to my workout. I do about 15 minutes of workout for my arms, and the other 15 for whatever that day I'm doing with their. Well, I don't do chest for 50. I do chest for 30. So I kind of always try to squeeze in the 15 minutes to my left arm. The old say, if you don't use it, you lose it. So I'm not trying to do that. When I was injured, I think I waited about 14 days, and then I went to a gym and I did lots of stretching, about 2 hours a day, 5 days a week, stretching my arm, moving my arm, giving a motion, giving a life a life signal that I'm still using it. Excuse me. And when I didn't use it, it felt numb and disgusting. Of course, then you have the workers' compensation, and I got to see a doctor this Wednesday. So I'm gonna keep you posted on that interview or review or assessment by the city doctor. And lots of people, they say, I walk in and he looks at me and I walk out. In my case, my caseworker investigator wanted to cancel the appointment, and I said let's not, because I really want the doctor to see what happened, and maybe he can shine a little bit of light towards me and say, yeah, listen, your bicep is going to readjust and it's going to pull back on its own, which I don't think that's what's going to happen. I think I'm going to be without a bicep for the rest of my life, which kind of sucks. But it is what it is. I gotta work with it. Wow, it's getting busy here. It's quarter to 8. 5 minutes later, and it's getting busier and busier. Trucks and everything, Jesus. But yeah, so I'm hoping for the best. Really, I don't know what to do. I really don't. It's a dilemma. I mean, if I look, I can't even wipe my butt with my left hand. I got to do everything right with right hand. So my toilet seat is like shifted. It's just disgusting. And I can't do crawls. I really like. Okay, so I do biceps. I want to do biceps because I have to, you know, keep the therapy going. And it's just I'm not getting the pump, man. I really not. So it kind of sucks. But I'm gonna keep you posted for Wednesday. So look out for the video Wednesday. How my interview with the doctor went. For me, this is a documentation when I got hurt, how I feel. Um, right now, I do not have a pain. When I was making a bicep, I feel the tear. It gives you that even right now. See, I pulled it once and it's hurting me. So it kind of sucks, and I got to do this today. So I'm not really happy about it, but to continue my employment, I actually got to do this. So it's really tough. It's really tough. Some people don't care. Agencies don't care. Your employers don't care. Nobody cares. It's like pulling teeth. Anything you want, you gotta keep pulling and pulling and pulling. It's not like even even though it's a everyday thing, it's a rule, it's a law. And nobody wants to just say, yeah, listen, do A, B, and C, and you gotta get the Z. And that's not the case. So everybody keeps you in darkness. Kind of like it's not fair. It really, really isn't. And then I was watching news with Trump, man, with the prostitute that he paid off, and it's funny. He's just like, well, he paid it off. Giuliani said that he paid it off because he didn't the president didn't want any black cloud over him when there were elections going, and Giuliani pretty much burst the bubble, and he said exactly the opposite. So the president got caught lying, like in black and white, and it's just funny, man. Our president's the biggest liar ever. But that's politics, and it sucks. He paid off the prostitution to shut the hell up, and she got whatever 130, $150,000. You know what? I'm not about the money. Keep it. She, they blackmail her, I guess, whatever it is. So whatever. But that's politics, and I really don't want to talk about politics. I want to move ahead. I want to move ahead and do this today. So I'll shoot another video tomorrow just to tell you how today went, and then I'll shoot one on Wednesday just to tell you how the doctor's appointment was. All right, guys. So be good.